Did I betray my sister for saying no? The sisterly bond. Growing up in the small town of Brooksville, it was always just me and my younger sister, Mia. We were inseparable. Even though there was a 4-year age gap, it never mattered. Mia was the wild one, the dreamer, while I was the practical one, the one who kept us grounded. We balanced each other perfectly. Mia had this incredible passion for fashion and design. She always dreamed of owning a boutique, a place where she could express her creativity. I believed in her more than anyone. I watched her sketch designs, sew clothes, and talk about her vision for the future. She had the talent, the drive. It was only a matter of time before her dream came to life. The request. 6 months ago, Mia came to me. I could see it in her eyes. She was serious about taking that leap. She had a plan. The only thing she needed was financial help to make it happen. She asked me for a loan, a huge chunk of my savings, to get her boutique off the ground. Without hesitation, I agreed. I trusted her completely. She promised to pay me back within a year, and I believed her. This was my little sister, my best friend. I wanted to help her succeed. At first, everything seemed fine. Mia was excited. She sent me updates, telling me about her progress, the business plan she was working on, the items she had already started to create. I was thrilled for her. I thought she was on the right path. But then things began to change. The silence. Weeks went by and Mia stopped talking about the boutique. The updates became sparse. At first, I told myself that she was just busy, that things were moving slowly as they often do with new businesses. But then I started to notice how she would brush me off when I asked about her progress. She'd give me vague answers like, "It's a work in progress," or "I'm still figuring things out." I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off, so I decided to do a little digging. I reached out to a mutual friend who had been helping Mia with the business, hoping to get an update. What I heard left me speechless. The shocking truth. Our mutual friend told me that Mia hadn't even started the business yet. Instead, the money I had lent her had gone to her boyfriend, Alex. Alex was 31 and he had been going through some financial trouble. Mia had lent him the money to help pay off his debts. She said she was just trying to be supportive, and that he promised to pay her back once he got back on his feet. I couldn't believe it. The money I had trusted her with, the money that was supposed to help her fulfill her dream, had been given to a man who wasn't even part of the plan. My stomach twisted with anger and disbelief. I confronted Mia immediately, and to my horror, she admitted it was true. She explained that Alex needed it more than she did at the time and that he promised to pay her back soon. Once he did, she assured me she'd pay me back as well. She swore that everything would be fine and that her business was still in the works. The promise and the lie. I wanted to believe her. I really did. But deep down, I knew I had been lied to. The more she promised to pay me back, the more she avoided giving me a concrete timeline. She'd say things like, "It'll all work out," or "I just need a little more time." But time was running out. It had been months and she still hadn't started the business. It felt like a never-ending cycle of excuses. Then a few weeks later, Mia called me in tears. She told me that Alex still hadn't paid her back, and now she was in need of even more money to start her business. She begged me to help her, to trust her once more. She said that once her business was up and running, she'd pay me back not only the original loan but also the new money she needed. At that moment, I was at a crossroads. I didn't want to say no to my sister, but I had already given her so much. I knew that I couldn't keep enabling her. I had to take a step back and think things through. I promised Mia I'd think about it and get back to her. The family divide. I knew I needed guidance, so I turned to our parents. I figured they would understand the gravity of the situation. When I told them everything, I expected them to be on my side. But instead, they sided with Mia. They said that families should always support each other no matter what. They believed I should lend Mia the money again, to help her get her business off the ground. I was stunned. Mia had already manipulated them into helping her, and now they were asking me to do the same. I felt betrayed. Why couldn't they see how wrong this was? Mia had lied to me, used my money for something completely different, and now she wanted more. It wasn't right. The breaking point. After much thought, I made my decision. I told Mia that I couldn't lend her any more money. I loved her and I wanted to support her, but I couldn't keep enabling her behavior. I told her that she needed to figure things out on her own. Her reaction was explosive. Mia accused me of being selfish, of putting money over family. She said I would regret my decision. Our parents were disappointed in me too. They said I was being too harsh and that I was abandoning my sister when she needed me most. Since that day, things have been awkward between Mia and me. We barely talk anymore, and when we do, it's always filled with tension. She still hasn't paid me back. I feel guilty for not helping her, but at the same time I feel like I made the right choice. I'm torn. I want to be there for my sister, but I can't continue to let her take advantage of me. The dilemma. Now I'm left questioning if I did the right thing. Did I betray my sister by refusing to lend her more money? Was I wrong for standing up for myself and setting boundaries? Our family is divided, and Mia is still angry at me. I need help understanding if I made the right call. Did I let money get in the way of family? Or did I make a difficult but necessary decision to protect myself from being taken advantage of again? I don't know if Mia will ever forgive me, and I don't know if our relationship will ever be the same. But one thing is for sure, I've learned the hard way that sometimes love isn't enough to fix everything. Sometimes you have to protect your own well-being first. What would you do in my shoes? Should I have lent Mia the money again, or did I make the right choice by refusing? Sometimes, the hardest thing to do is stand your ground when the people you love need you the most. But can you love someone and still say no? I need advice. Please let me know what you think.